Hello everyone, it's Victor, aka Initial 2, and today I have a little special video for y'all. Today I want to show off I just want to show everyone my strategy guide collection. Wow, I didn't think it was going to be this big. Well, I won't call it big, but the book's in size. Well, you'll see as we go along, but pretty much for a few years now I've been collecting strategy guides, or at least trying to get them for a cheap price at least. I don't quite remember how much the cheap price that I got, but I might as well show you the collection. So without further ado, let's get started. First one is Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, this strategy guide is the PC version. So let's see if I can let go of. Here it is, there we go. Now, for the PC. So yeah, this is actually the PC version of Final Fantasy VIII. Do I like the game? Well, I didn't like its mechanics, but its soundtrack was awesome. I like the characters. The mini tricks that you can do, especially the Guardian Forces. However, their cinematics are, wow, they take way too long, but they do some damage. But all in all, Final Fantasy VIII is a pretty good game. 4 discs, and trust me, you're in for a long ride. Okay, so get this out the way here, because there's a certain strategy guide I'm going to be saving for last. So wait until the end. And I've also have some strategy guides, online strategy guides, which I got for free at primagames.com. So once I'm showing y'all the strategy guides that I have here, only the physical ones, I'll go straight into the computer so I can show y'all the e-guides that I currently own, which I got for free. Yeah, there was a promotion at Prima Games that they did. I forgot which year, but they were giving out free e-guides. So anyways, let's go with the next guide. Final Fantasy 12. Yeah. I do have the game. Just so you know, there are guides that I have, but the games I don't own. So whichever guide I show y'all, I'll tell you if I do own the game or not. But anyways, Final Fantasy 12. Well, I do like the story. Some people I like to compare some of the material to Star Wars, which I can agree and disagree. But anyways, yeah, this is for the original Final Fantasy 12. The mechanic system, well, honestly, I prefer its updated one. For those that don't know, the Zodiac system version did come out on the PS2, but we didn't get it. But thankfully, they have a fan translation for the PS2 version, and I've been playing that game ever since. And thankfully, I found via GameFAQs the guides on what to do and how these new mechanics actually work. But yeah, a good story. The whole licensing was good. Just the idea was done kind of poorly. So yeah. So let's put this here. All right. Next one is a game that I wish I have for the DS, but the guide is like huge, and I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it through the camera. That is Dragon Quest IX. Wow, I actually the mechanics here are awesome. You can actually make your own character, and on top of that, Akira Toriyama, who created the Dragon Ball series, also did the artwork for this. So you can pretty much tell the art this design from Akira Toriyama. And he also brought some whenever you make a character, there's stuff that you can have it to resemble Oob, Android 17, 18, Krillin, amongst other characters. But yeah, Dragon Quest IX. The guide is like huge. I mean, yeah, for a DS game, this thing is huge. Oh wow! All right, so next up is a game I did play for because a friend of mine had a PSP 1000 series, and he had the physical UMD disc, and I played that game constantly, and that is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I am aware of the remake. Do I plan to play it when I get the appropriate systems, or if it's available on Steam, I'll play it from there. But anyways, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, good story, so many side missions to do, and wow, it gives you hours and hours of entertainment. This is basically the story of how Zack came to be and how he met Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, some of the characters that were involved in this timeline. So, a good game, enjoyed. Next game, next strategy guide. Next strategy guide is another game that I don't own, but I wish I did, and that is Dragon Quest VI. This is also for the DS. However, I don't mind playing its Super Nintendo version because there is a fan translation. If this guide works for the Super Nintendo version, let me know in the comments. But if it does work, I mean, this could be an advantage for me. But yeah, Dragon Quest VI, not as big as Dragon Quest IX, but I'm glad to own the strategy guide. But as I said, there are guides of games that I don't own, but at least I'm happy enough to have the guides. Alright, next game needs no introduction. Final Fantasy X2. Wow, I can't believe I sold the game a long time ago, but thankfully I was able to buy it at Game Over Games for like $10, and I never let that game go ever since. And just a few years ago, I bought the Final Fantasy X/10-2 HD remastered, which features a changed soundtrack. A remastered sound, or a remix soundtrack, or remastered soundtrack. But thankfully, in the PS4 version, you can switch between the soundtracks. There was a video where Happy Console Gamer showed this. The one he had is the Pain version. No, not the Pain version. The Riku version. But the one I have here. Give me a second. It not only comes with the art book, but as you can see, but I have the Pain version. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so I have the Pain version. I also bought this at Game Over Games. They had a lot of them. Most of them were the Riku version, but thankfully I was able to find the Pain version of this strategy guide. But yeah, happy find there. Alright, another game I don't own, but I wish I have, is Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Raido Kusunoha vs. the Soulless Army. Now, there's two games in this series, which is Raido Kusunoha vs. King Abaddon. Basically, what this game is it's an action RPG game. I haven't made it through the whole game yet, and you have to excuse the poor wear here. I think I remember buying this either online or again at a Game Over Games. For the record, I'm not sponsoring. I'm not sponsored by them. I just like that store a lot, and thankfully I was able to. I remember I bought this at Half Price Books. There we go. I bought this at Half Price Books. But yeah, it's a good game. It has how to beat every opponent, every secrets. That's basically what strategy guides are all about. Alright, next game that I wish I had for the PS2, and that is Atelier Iris 2. I don't know why I came up. I mean, basically, it's my liking of anime. Yeah, that's basically the reason why I pick up these strategy guides. Basically, what this is, it's an RPG game where you can create lots of items, you know, to help you restore HP or MP. Probably do some elemental attacks. But yeah, I've yet to play this, but I will find a way, if you know what I mean. Alright, so next game, this one I do have. Though I wish I don't know why I bought the guide in the first place, but basically this is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yeah, I came across this online for 50 cents. With a few dollars shipping, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, a huge game, but yeah, I mean, I still have the game, but unfortunately the disc does not work anymore. It was heavily scratched up in a way that it'll play towards the Rockstar logo, but then it just stops completely. Alright, the next game I wish I kept it, but I sold it, was Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Yeah, this is a 2-disc game. Never made it far though. I was still in disc 1. But yeah, I think I was able to find this on, I think it was online for a few bucks. But yeah, from what I've heard, there was a forum, there was a message board on GameFAQs.com for this game, and there was someone that said that not everything in this guide is accurate for some reason. I might as well take a read at it sometime in the future, and then during a let's play I'll let y'all know what the results are. So yeah, Star Ocean, a 2-disc RPG game, pretty good. Like I said, I don't have it anymore. I mean, like I said, there are ways to play it. Alright, now here's a game that I spent so much time on. That is Batman Arkham Asylum. I have the PS3 version, the Game of the Year edition. So, yeah, finally, well, I mean, besides Batman, for the NES, let's see, The Adventures of Batman and Robin for either the Genesis or the Super Nintendo, Batman Vengeance, I think, and Batman Begins. But then they really upped the ante with this. I also have the Game of the Year edition of Arkham City, but I don't have Arkham Origins or Arkham Knight, but that one's a PS4 game. But yeah, this is an awesome game. So much. You have the entire island of Arkham to explore. So many goodies to find. So many riddles to solve. But yeah, pretty good. Alright, next game I wish I did own, but I do not. And that is Dragon Quest III. Wow. I remember a friend introducing me to this game, and wow, you can actually not make your own characters, but custom create characters. Like, no, you can't create your own characters, but the hero is who he is, basically your warrior type. But when you go to the hiring place where you can create your custom characters, for example, there are pre-made custom characters ready, but you can also make your own. But anyways, a big adventure. This is the start of the Loto trilogy, or Erdrick trilogy, whatever you want to call it. But I prefer it the way it's sound in Japan, the Loto trilogy. So yeah, this is the beginning of the Loto trilogy. All right. Next game, I wish I do own, but I don't. Mega Man Battle Network 4, Red Sun and Blue Moon. But yep, actually I found this on Thrift Books, and the only copy that they had was in Las Vegas. I'm not kidding. That's where it was. The only copy they had of the strategy guide was in the Las Vegas division of Thrift Books. Yeah, I paid like $2 5 with a total of $5 shipping included. But wow, an awesome find here. Okay, next game I don't own. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I remember playing this via an emulator. I actually enjoyed this. This game is pretty good. You'll have hours and hours of enjoyment. Make tactical RPGs. Basically, this one and Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story all take part in Ivalice. As for the timeline, I'm still trying to figure that out. Which one goes? But I can tell this is the final game because this takes place on an alternate Ivalice where none of this even exists or something. But it's kind of like a real world Ivalice in a way. They're taken into a magical Ivalice via a book, the kids, but I still got a lot to do on this game, but I enjoy it. All right. Oh wow, 16 minutes. Yeah, I'm actually while I'm recording, I'm actually looking at the clock here. Next game, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. Again, I don't have the game, but there's always the big E word. But yeah, Final Fantasy 2. It's basically a remakes of Final Fantasy 1 and 2 with added stuff, added bonus dungeons and equipment and summons and all that. But I've only been the first game. I have not played Final Fantasy. I have not even scratched the surface with Final Fantasy 2 because of its leveling system. Basically, if you played any of the Elder Scrolls games and how their leveling system works, yeah, Final Fantasy 2 will give you that. But yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, next game. Next guide. Final Fantasy 3. This game is also available on the NES. The DS version, which it does cover the DS version, and on the PSP and mobile devices, I think. But yeah, Final Fantasy 3. This game we got. Wow, we got this like way later than intended to, but yeah, normally in the NES version you would play as characters, nameless characters. They're dressed as Onion Knights, but in this they're now freelancers and they're given names: Luneth, Ark, Refia, and Ingus. Rhymes with a certain insult. But yeah, it's all the battles are in 3D. Story, from what I've heard, is untouched, but a good find. Oh, I found this on Amazon for 36 cents plus $2 in shipping. Yeah. Go online, look up whatever stuff, find strategy guides, find them at a cheap price. It doesn't matter for what game, even if you don't have it. Like, just add it to your collection. This one I found, I didn't actually buy this, but it was just given to me. But Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2. This game is for the GameCube. I don't have the game. Though I have seen videos of this. Basically, it's a third-person shooter where it takes place within the trilogy. Yeah, I have no history with this game, but at least I have the strategy guide nonetheless. But hey, better than nothing. All right, we're already almost finished here. So let me get this last guide here ready. All right. Lego Batman, the video game. Well, hey, it's a collect-a-thon. This is another good Batman game to play. Yeah, there's Batman. There's Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2, which features the Justice League Same with Lego Batman 3. I know there's more games that feature characters from the DC universe, but this is the first one. It also came with the poster, which sadly I don't have. I gave it to my niece and nephews because wow, they really enjoyed this game. They really enjoyed this game. I used well, how should I put this? I got the game off the net and put it into my hard drive and put it on my real PS2 hardware, and that's how we're able to and it's soft mounted, by the way, via Free McBoot, and that's how we're able to play. I use OPL, which is Open PlayStation 2 Loader, and that's how we're able to play this game. And wow, it also has 2-player co-op. So much stuff to unlock, so much stuff to get. But yeah, this is an enjoyable game. Alright. And now I've saved the best for last. I remember the day that I first got this strategy guide. January 1st, 2017. This was on a Sunday. It was after church. I decided, where do I want to go to today? Because normally I don't go straight home right after church. I want to go somewhere, you know, have some fun before going home. Go eat somewhere. So I decided to go to Game Over Games, and normally I would just like look around the games, PS2, PS3, like which one do I get? That's when I decided I wanted no games, and I just decided to go straight for the strategy guides. So they had this short shelf, like I would, you had to kneel down just to see all the strategy guides there, and thankfully they had a sale going on, a New Year's sale. So when I looked at the whole shelf of strategy guides, one came to one pretty much caught my eyes, and I have played this game via the same route that I used to play Batman, Lego Batman, and that is Persona 3. Yes, this is the strategy guide that kicked off my strategy guide collection. Persona 3. This is for the Vanillaware version, not the one FES or Persona 3 Portable, or that, oh man, that HD remake. After seeing those graphics, from what I hear, they're terrible. But honestly, I can't wait for the P3 remake that's coming out later on. But yeah, Persona 3, the Vanillaware one. If you ever played the FES version, and whenever you're in school they ask you questions, do not use this guide. Do not use this guide. Just use the guide for the personas, social links, and for certain attacks and all that. But do not use this for the answering the teacher's questions. Because yeah, in FES they completely changed either they kept the questions or they flipped them around. I don't know, but they changed the questions. But do not use this guide to get all your teacher questions. So be aware of that. So yeah, this is the guide that started off my collection, and hopefully in the near future I will get more guides and pretty much update it someday, but just not right now. But yeah, thank you for tuning. Oh yeah, I forgot the online e-guides. So I'll be right back. I will switch to my Chromebook, which I'm using right now, and pretty much show you the guides that I do have for the e-guides from PrimaGames.com, which I got for free. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so here are the guides that I do own. Basically, what happened was, as I said, there was a promotion at Prima Games that let you get guides, or certain guides, for free. If you notice here that there's a E on some of the guides, that means they're not actual PDF guides. Just so you know, they're actually game site guides, like the ones you see in certain websites. The ones that don't have it are actual e-guides, like in PDF forms that you can use Adobe Reader for it. Okay, so first off we have is Assassin's Creed Rogue. I'm not sure if this was the digital only game. I'm not sure if I even have it, or I'm not even sure if it's on PS3, but happy to have the guide anyway. So if I do, I'll have to check my my drawer of PS3 games that I have. Next up, we have a game that I do own, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why they didn't show the actual cover, but oh well. Yeah, my youngest brother and his son, we had we had a fun time playing multiplayer, you know, earning levels, getting new weapons. It's all fun, good times. Civilization Beyond Earth. I have no history with this game at all, so I don't know what to expect, but happy to have the guide though. Deus Ex Mankind. Sorry about that. Going back. Yeah, that's the PDF that you can download. But anyways, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I have no history with this game. I am aware of its first game. That's basically it. I played it via OPL, the PS2 version via OPL. It's pretty good. I like the whole future setting. Pretty good. Dragon Age 2. I do own this game physically. I bought it at a flea market for around $8. Worth it? Oh yeah, it is. Hey, I mean, it's a PS3 game. It's better to because from what I hear, retro games are starting to pretty much increase in price. Yeah, it's a pain, but well, can't get everything. Dragon Quest Builders. I am familiar with some of the spin-offs, like Dragon Quest Monsters, but not the Builder series. So if it's any good, I like to hear it I like to read it in the comments. So if you and share your experiences if you have any. Fallout 4. I have not played this game. I only have Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, the Ultimate Edition. I don't and the Fallout 3 version I have is the vanilla, where I do have it's DLC, but thankfully. Fallout 4, I have no experiences with it, so basically it could be the kind of like the same game, same mechanics with some new ones on the side. It's a post-apocalyptic first-person or third-person, however you want it, where you explore with your created character. You explore the open world, doing missions, completing the story, getting new weapons, learning new skills. Hey, I'm all for it. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Now, I'm familiar with its version on the PSP. I have seen images of what to expect on this game, so but I have not played it yet, so hey, I have the guide. It's all good. Halo Wars 1 and 2. No experience. I'm only familiar with its mainline series, starting with the first game on the Xbox, so I have no idea what to expect. So, like, as I said, happy to have these guides. if you see any free guides from Prima or any other guide company that offers a promotion to get free guides, go for it. Alright, so next up we have LEGO Star Wars 3 and LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. I do have the Complete Saga on PS3. Basically what it is it's LEGO Star Wars 1 and 2 packed in one, but with extras. Lots of extras. LEGO Star Wars 3, I'm only familiar with its PSP counterpart, and basically this takes place after episode 2. It's in between episodes 2 and 3. Let's see. Next up we have Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Currently I only own physically is Monster Hunter Generations on the 3DS, but at least you're allowed to play in the island where Monster Hunter 3 is at. At least I think, because I've only seen the hub worlds from Monster Hunter 1 and 2. Alright, Need for Speed. I am familiar with the series, just not this one. I played Carbon, which my friends and I back then we called it by a different name, but I'm not gonna say it. Most Wanted and the Underground series. So at least I have the guide. Good. Star Wars Battlefront. I'm only familiar with its previous versions. The one on the PS2, Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, which are third-person shooters, which I think you can play them online, but I don't think the servers actually work anymore. Saints Row the Third. I'm only familiar with its second game, not this one, but happy to have the guide. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm familiar with the Tomb Raider games, just not its first reboot of the series. Sid Meier's Civilization 5, which is an real-time strategy game or strategy game. I'm very unfamiliar with these kind of games, so I wouldn't know, but hey, at least I have the guide. Alright, we are at our final row. Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. I'm only familiar with some of the Star Ocean games, preferably the one on the SNES, since there was a fan translation there. That one and the guide I showed earlier, Star Ocean Till the End of Time. So happy to have the guide though. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Happy to have the guide. Right now, I have Smash Brothers for 3DS with all the DLC, but this one I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Switch Lite, but hopefully I'll get there. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Hopefully in the future, I have a friend who enjoys the Zelda series as much as I do, and hopefully we'll do Let's Plays together with this whole series. Majora's Mask, The Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. Wow, can't hopefully that the day will come where we will do Let's Plays for these games. Because the ones I've only beaten with his help is the original Zelda, Legend of Zelda, and Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Those are the only games I've beaten throughout my Zelda history. But yeah, and finally we have The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. I have no experience with the Witcher series, though I am familiar with its TV show counterpart. But yeah, that's basically it. That's my strategy guide collection. Hopefully someday I'll update it and redo this type of video with some new additions to my collection. So Can't wait for that. So thank you for tuning in. Take care, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you like my content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive updates on the latest videos. Take care, and God bless.